What is a percent? When you buy something, you buy a 6 pack of Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper, whatever you buy, and it says $3 per can. What does that mean to you? Well, it's super expensive, yeah. Welcome to the Caribbean, but what it means when you say something like, okay, say $1 per can. What does per mean? Each one, yeah. So what is a cent? In the old days, we used to have coins. One of them said cent on there. Which one was that? Uh, which coin is a cent? A penny. Yes, because they used to tell us it's a cent, and now I call it a penny. I don't know why, but I do. What this thing says is for a cent is how much of a dollar? What's a century? How many years in a century? This is per 100. Yes, every word, not every, but 90% of our language is built on Latin prefixes. So per means by or with, and cent means century. Like centurion, Roman guard that was in charge of 100 soldiers. Centurion. So what it says is a percent is the same as 1/100. So 30% is the same as 30/100. So the zeros cancel. 3 divided by 10 is 0.3, which is what 30% is. It's 0.3. Let's see our first example. Well, look at your sheet I gave y'all. Try this, number 6. How would you write this as a percent? The first one. Well, we should know. There's 10 across, 10 up and down. So there's how many? Which would, since we're dealing with percent, it'd be 100 squares. So how many of them are shaded? Now each row is 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one is 55% shaded. Because out of the 100, 55 of them are shaded. How about the next one? Yep. Because there's 6 columns completely shaded. How about the next one? How many squares are shaded? You have the sheet. I gave it to you all. It's in, if you don't have it, it's in the back. When you come in, section 4%. You don't have to count each one separately. Well, there's how many rows are taken? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 rows, right? How many columns? So it's each row has 10 boxes. So that's 40 there. And 20 more is how many? But we have some overlapping ones. So it's 60 minus 8, 52%. And the last one. There's 4 in each of these, and there's 5 of them. 5 times 4 is 20, so it's 20%. 20 out of 100. Right. The next example is showing you is convert that into a percent. Three over four. Remember, percent looks like what? Per what? What has to be on the bottom? Has to be 100 on the bottom. So with what do we multiply to 4 to get it equal to 100? 25. So we have to multiply 25 to the top also. So 4 times 25 is 100. 3 times 25 is what? So that equals 75%. What does that put that into decimal? What is 3 divided by 4? So it's 3 divided by 4 over 100. That's the percent. 3 over 4 is 0.75. And when you divide by anything, you go to the left. So we have to go 2 spaces to the left. All right, so example 13. Convert all of these into percent. So what's A going to be? Right, because this one has two spaces, so it's 3/100 already. As soon as you have 100 on the bottom, that's the percent. How about B? So it has to be percent, so you have to have 100 on the bottom, which makes it 33.3/100. So it's 33.3 bar percent, which is 33 1/3%. Because both of these? Yeah. Because ideally, we don't want a bar because we want a straight up percent. Because 3 bar, yeah, we know it means, but 1/3 is actually more accurate. How about 1.2? Yeah, so basically what you're doing is multiply the top and bottom by 100. So it's 120/100, which is 120%. Same thing here. I multiply by the top by 100, so it's 0.042/100, 0.042%. The number 1, multiply top and bottom by 100. So it's 100/100, which is 100%. As soon as you have 100 on the bottom, that's what that symbol comes in. How about this one? What do we multiply by 5 to get 100 on the bottom? 5 times what is 100? 20. So multiply top and bottom by 20. So it's 60/100, which is 60%. And we do the same thing here with 2/3 as we did with the 1/3 one over here earlier. So we have 2/3 over 2/3 times 100 over 100. 2/3 is 0.66666 over 100, which is 66.6/100, which is 66 2/3%. Because 0.6 is twice as big as 0.333. 0.33 is 1/3, it's twice that. And 2 1/7. So this is, convert this to improper fraction, 14, so it's 15/7 over 100 times 100, which is 1,500 over 7 divided by 100. $1,500 divided by 7%, whatever this number is. Let's go backwards. I'll give you a percent, you put in a decimal. This is the next example, example 14 on your sheets. Convert to decimal. So we have 5%, 6.3%, 100%, 250%, 2/3%, 33 1/3%. What's the first one going to be? Yeah, because 5% is 5 over 100, which means move the decimal 2 to the left, 0.05. 6.3%. 0.063 decimal. 100%. 250. Yeah, so since it's divided by 100, you just move it 2 spaces to the left. What is 2 divided by 3? 0.666666666666. So divide that by 100. You get 0.006 infinity. E and F. 33.3 infinite divided by 100 is 0.33333 forever, which is 0.3 that. Okay, we'll do one more thing real quick. Actually, we'll start it because other than that, it's pretty straightforward, and then we'll call it a day. All right. On your sheet, you have this one. Try this. Convert from percent to decimal to fraction. So 10% will be what in decimal? Yeah, move it 2 to the left, so 0.10. In fraction, it's 10 divided by 100, which is 1/10. 36% is the same thing as what in decimal? 0.36. And in fraction, it's 36 over 100, which simplifies into 18 over 50, which is 9 over 25. 0.5 is what in fractions? 0.5 is 5/10, which is 1/2. In percent, it's moved two to the right, so it's 50%. Point 64, 64/100, 32/50, 16/25. So go ahead and work the rest of those, and we'll pick up from here next time. We'll do applications involving percentages. And that'll be the end of that chapter.